Yo,
This
this is crazy. New levels, new levels. The whole crew's on that new level.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Praçazul. This is your boy Millie, and we are back with another season. Subscribe and show us love for the season. We got so many great guests coming. We got so many new things happening, and we actually have a new host that we are starting with. We're just test driving, all right? We're not buying this Honda yet.
Wow.
we could go with Toyota. We have a new host here today, very dear to my heart, a great person, a great professional in many professions. I'll let her tell her story, and hopefully you guys love her the way we love her already. We have the one and only Lorreta Rocha starting today. Did I say your name right?
That was perfect.
That was perfect. Lorreta Rocha. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. I'm so glad to be here.
How we
It's
feel?
exciting.
This is exciting?
It's very exciting.
Yeah, you're gonna be smoking a cigarette on the second one. Like, ugh, this is so boring. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining us. I believe that your views in life, because we're always debating.
Yes.
We're always like Twitter hands debating online, and now we actually get to do it face to face, which is great because we always say that we need a face to face.
That is very true.
Don't get sick of me, okay?
Never.
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 And of course, we have the one and only. Just turned 30, looking 21, feeling very young.
Sometimes.
We have the one and only Kay back in the building. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be back.
How was your 30th birthday?
Does it feel like it's 30?
I do not know.
Oh, it doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't?
No, it didn't hit me hard yet, but
Okay.
it was great.
Yeah?
The celebration was great because I was close to my mom and my stepfather and my little brother. They came from Capeverdean.
Shout out to Mama.
I was
Yeah.
having those goodies like from my mom's.
I love it. Yeah, how was the summer, Lottie?
It was one for the books.
Yeah?
Not for good reasons, but I did what I had to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing what I have to do. So I'm just thankful for that.
Okay.
Glad you made a decision.
You're clapping. She said absolutely nothing.
Yeah, she said something deep.
She said absolutely nothing. Okay. How about you? Your summer was good?
It was good. It was good.
It was right?
It could have been better, but
All
I
right.
feel like
Give me a number one thing that you did this summer that was epic.
I think hanging out with my friends and going to like some nice events.
Epic?
Always epic. I went to a Love CV and I love the fact that they brought Diego and Fatu and
Oh,
Dino
yeah.
de Santiago. That was super. That was actually my favorite event of the summer.
Ah, see? I had to bring that out of you.
I wanted you to do it. Man, I want to give a shout out to Six Obra and A Plus for organizing the event because they did a really good job about performing, especially Dino Santiago. Oh my God, it's just great.
Yeah? Yeah, but he always kills it.
So he's just bringing like, it's like those things that you're probably not gonna be liking it, but you think, oh, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Because he brought like the Butucadeiras, and then he did his own remix with the music. It was just epic. Like,
Okay.
he's a really great performer, like your mom said.
Yeah, I know. Mama don't lie.
Yeah, and Diego and Fatu, they're just like a good combo. Like
They dating, right?
Huh?
They dating.
They have kids together.
They have kids
They're a
together?
couple, yeah. They're a
Oh,
couple.
yeah,
I
that
love them.
that brings a whole
Awesome. No, you could feel their chemistry on the stage. It
That's
was
dope.
Crazy.
That's
it was
dope.
beautiful.
Okay. You guys gonna ask me about my summer?
Okay, whoa. Really?
Yes, I did you.
I did you. Oh my
I know
God.
your government name.
That's cool.
How
That's
was your
cool.
summer?
It was how was the summer? It was nothing epic. Only thing great about this summer was the tagged events. That's like the biggest biggest thing. And shout out to tagged.
Those were good.
I definitely wanted to send a shout out to Tagged. Those guys killed it, man. I don't know if it was the first time that they did it at those places, but it was the first time that I attended.
It was the
It
first
was.
time at the temple, but not the first time by the water.
By the water at the Providence?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay. Well, they were both dope. They were both
did
dope.
it 3 times there.
But the first one, the one at the temple, was that the temple is what you're calling it?
Temple.
Oh, that was amazing.
Full of music.
That was amazing.
It was beautiful.
That was really dope. Shout out to those guys. Happy birthday to Mike. It was his birthday yesterday. Did you guys thank him? Yeah. Nah, it's those guys have found out a formula, and I can't wait to bring them to the show so we could talk about it because it's very dope.
Yeah,
Very, very classic. So I attended, or not attended, I actually worked at the Fullhouse event / Good Times event this Saturday. And there was, who was there exactly? It was the Tony Fika. It was the Tony Fika was the opening act. Killed it, of course. You know, Tony Fika has his crowd, he has his style, and those people go over there and they totally go crazy. But there were also some other standouts that I didn't even know. So Tony Fika, who opened? Christian Mendez. Do you know Christian Mendez? Y'all ever heard of him?
Christian Mendes, no.
Yeah, he was actually really dope. He was really dope.
Many songs did he sing?
He came out first. He did 2 songs. He did one with Dumartes, and he did one by himself, and he left the stage on fire. And he was like the first guy that came out, so he was really impressive. I liked him a lot.
What about Timas? I saw him.
Timas was there. I had never heard of Timas before. Sorry, Timas, but he was dope, and y'all Fogel people go hard for him. Very, very hard.
But
You know,
he's good though, is it?
he was good. He was good.
Yeah.
He was his style good. You know, like to be honest, like.
What does that mean?
His style.
Well, to
Not
be
his
to
style,
be
that's what he
to be
said.
honest, there are some acts that I can say that they're great, and I definitely respect their their craft. It's just not my bag. You know what I mean? Like the Tony Ficas, the Timas, Gary. I have that a little bit with him as well. Bujin, you know how I feel about Bujin Martins, right? Those guys, I love them. Definitely necessary in our culture. Definitely necessary in the game. It's just not my particular bag. But yeah, love Timas. He did a great job. Christian Mendes, like I said, great job. Hope to have him on the show as well. Wilson Almeida, he was dope. I had never heard of him either, but
Yeah,
great.
there's so many.
Brought a lot of great energy. Elson, which is a he's a blind guy that performs as well, that sings as well. He went out there and did his thing. Everybody showed him love. I just love the love that Fogel people have for their artists, though.
Oh, there's a lot of. Folk-
Oh, they give a lot of love. Like, I don't know these guys.
Is this like a thing that happens every year, or?
Yeah, it's the Full House event. They basically bring a lot of shows. They brought Gary with William before. Or what else have they done? They brought Susani. They've brought so many other artists. And the one thing that stood out about this show was basically the optics. Like, it was amazing what they did with the stage. They put the band high. Remember, I was talking about that last time. They put the band high. They had what do you call it? They had the screens on the bottom. They had the screens on the top. It was super dope. It was super dope, super dope. And shout out to those guys. Shout out to Josslyn, Kizomba Josslyn. Shout out to Hendrix at Full House. Shout out to the people in the back, Gilles, myself. I was fucking dope. And Claudia. I just help with everything else in the back. You know, we have a stage manager, and he tells me like, "Yo, go get the artist," or "Yo, we need this, or we need that," and I'm just running back and forth. So I love it. I love it. I love doing that stuff, and it was a great
He
great
invited
time.
me to do that, and it was like, "Oh, would you like to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What time should I get back?" He was like, "Get out of here! It's your birthday. You're not doing this."
Yeah.
Why would you even want to do something like that on your birthday?
But that's
It
what
was
she
not
always
my
does.
birthday.
Remember that we were talking about that?
It was the day before my birthday, but I was like,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not doing anything the day before my birthday or the day
Nothing.
after
But I
my
wanted
birthday.
to have some.
Especially not work.
Yeah.
But that was not like work.
It was work. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you went there, you were going to be working. And
I know, but I was like, I would have fun to see all those artists, but it's like, I thought it would be like an event that was like midday until night, you know, not later at night.
nah, I got home at 4:00 in the morning. I told you, it was work. All right.
Good thing
So
you
it's
didn't
what you got. It's what you got.
I
But
was
what
like-
was
that's why I asked, like, what time I would leave, because I was like, midnight, I don't want to be there.
and if
You know
and
what
if
I
you was there, you would be doing everything for me.
mean? Of course.
They'd be like, Millie, do
I-
this. I'd be like, hey.
I'm glad you're telling me in advance, so next time
Yeah, yeah. The Full House event was very dope. Shout out to those guys. I can't wait for the next event, and I hope they continue for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, special shout out to Eva Sandra. Yo, I love the way she presents. She always does a great job, and she killed it again. She had Pensador there as well, who also did an amazing job just hosting the show, and they were
I thought she was
really
doing it
dope.
by herself.
No, she wasn't. Yeah, she was gonna do it with him. Yeah, so very dope.
The Capeverdean celebrate. What was it called? Capeverdean culture celebration
Which
for
one?
the Red Sox game.
Oh, I didn't go to that.
I didn't go.
But it was like a really good event that they came out.
Yeah, no, I heard it was really dope. I was actually in contact with the guy. We were supposed to do a few things, but I haven't spoken to him since, so there's really nothing else to say about that. But
Shame on you.
yeah, well, not just on me. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Let me not do that. But I heard the event was really dope. Everybody, and it looked really good. And I just love Capeverdean shit. I just love to see like a bunch of Creoles together. Whenever festivals there are, I call you and I call Cobb every time there's a Brockton festival, and you guys look at me like, oh, you going to the Brockton festival?
No, not me.
I like all that
Be
stuff
honest.
because I'm
I
like,
like it.
it's Criollos together. I love people. I love my people. So why not?
Yes.
You know?
No, I was dying though. It was just me watching the stories,
Mm.
and then when it was the end, like nobody wanted to leave.
Oh yeah? At what the?
Because like Capeverdeans, once we're in a like get together and party, nobody wants to leave. Like,
Sure.
but then they had an after party with Heavy H.
Okay, nice.
He was performing, and I think like it looked like.
So you
he
went
had
to
a
that
good time.
event?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I was just watching the stories, and I felt like I could see that it was a great.
All right,
event.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was also
Shout out to them.
videos of the stadium completely empty and then just our people there, like just hanging out
Yeah.
in the stands. And I'm
That's
like,
dope.
of course,
That's
we're
dope.
waiting to get kicked
They
out.
probably
Why
got
not?
kicked out.
Why
Yeah,
not?
that's what we do.
Did you guys hear about the Saudade movie screening that happened this weekend? Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Saulo or Saulo is his name, right? Saulo Montron. And what's the lady's name? Sada Grace, who was also the actress and also the one that wrote the movie. I didn't attend the screening because I had such a busy weekend, and by Sunday came, I couldn't make it. But I did speak to somebody that was there, and they said it was great. It was amazing. The sound and quality was awesome. The story, it's a love story. But of course, love comes with drama. So mixed with drama. The lady, Sada Grace, the one that was the main actress in the movie, she's also the one that wrote the movie.
She was a director.
Yeah, they shot. I heard that Fogel was the backdrop of that movie as well. So all the people that were in attendance, they were all saying like, "Oh, that's my house," and this. So it was really, really dope to see that. And yeah, man, I wish them nothing but success with this. The story is a very recognizable story for everybody, for all of us. It's actually an American guy that goes back to Cape Verde, doesn't really speak the Cape Verdean language as much, only speaks English, and then gets to meet this lady who speaks who's the English spoken Creole from the island, and she helps. She then they fall in love and everything. I haven't seen the movie, but I heard only great things about it, and I hope that they keep showing us the movie, like they keep having events like this where we can see it. I hope they put it on YouTube as well. So I just want to give love to Saulo Montrond and to Sarah Grace for creating this, and I wish them nothing but success
Yes.
into the next one, for sure. Let's talk about Diddy. Yeah, let's talk about
I
Diddy.
knew that was coming.
It's not so heavy. It's a little slippery, but it's not so. You get that?
He said it's not so heavy.
No, the only thing I want to say about that is I was,
Let me know that.
so I was on Facebook. I was at Facebook, okay, like it's an event, right? I was on Facebook, and my guy Rome, you know Rome, the singer, yeah, he posted something, basically a picture of Diddy with Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and I guess somebody else there, and his question was, who you guys think is next, right? And my reply on it was, how about we focus on the Diddys in our community before we start pointing fingers at everybody else?
You sound like my sister right now.
Well,
posted that.
that's why
She
she's
posted
my
exactly
why
that.
she's my girl. All right, but yeah, guys,
We're chopped liver.
the Diddies in our communities are there are do we have a lot of them?
We do.
We do.
We have a lot of them.
Damn.
And just like Diddy and just like R. Kelly, we have a ecosystem around them that protects them.
What is the ecosystem? Is it other guys?
No,
People in power.
no, it's like the whole community. We have a culture of not reporting them. We have a culture of not believing.
We're still hushing that shit.
Yeah, we are. I mean, right now it's not as prevalent.
Yeah.
I feel like right now people are more educated. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like right now people know
It
that
still happens. Yeah.
it's not okay, but it still happens, and we still deal with the hush hush.
Damn. Yeah, because a lot of those guys got away with the family not wanting to have caras vergonha and all that shit. Like a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like I've heard stories about mothers like covering those stories because they didn't want their brother or their first cousins to go to jail or something like that. And that's still happening.
I'm sure it is.
Nasty.
I'm sure it is.
Nasty,
I
nasty,
mean, if
nasty.
you have conversation
Yes.
as women, like too big of a number of us have like gone through something. So that just tells you that we are not protected.
Do you still feel that same way in the community here in America? Or is it more towards Cape Verde?
That's a good question. I came here as an adult,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't necessarily been around my community that much besides my family.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to speak on it, but maybe UK, you can speak on it.
I feel like the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
No, seriously. Like it's like I have heard stories, but not like stories that are close to me. So it's just like hard to speak about it too.
It's so hard to talk about this guy for me. Number one, I was a fan. A huge fan. A huge fan of Diddy. You gotta understand there's no Mary J. Blige without him. There's no Jodeci without him. There's no Biggie without him. Craig Mack. The list goes on and on. So I've always followed this guy. I was always a fan of him. And to see what's happening now, like, I can't defend him for sure. Cannot defend him. Don't want to defend him at all. You know, after I saw what the video showed, and after I heard the stories about what he did with his previous wife, Kim Porter, that he broke, that he, yeah, that. But just that video, I'm like, you know, I can't do that. Like, I can't defend him at all. Even though I know that probably a lot of other stuff that's being attached to his name might not be true. Still, we already saw what you did. Like if you can do, to me, if you can do something like that, that means that you are, you know, you probably do a lot of other horrific shit, right? But Diddy's, from what I'm seeing from everything, he was a junkie for sure. He was taking heavy drugs. He was just, and I can't, like, it's hard for me to understand how we couldn't even notice it like that.
I mean,
The ecosystem that is she was talking about.
Yeah, I was telling Kay, I'm very curious to see what comes up with the investigation and the trials. But I just finished watching the Surviving R. Kelly docuseries on Netflix, and
Heavy.
it's heavy, and there's a reason why I didn't watch it all these years.
Yeah.
And I watched it now. It's because I wanted to educate myself on what happens around these individuals that allows them to do that for so long and get away with it for so long. So you're talking about, I use the word ecosystem. It's not just them, it's like a bunch of people around them. You're talking their labels, you're talking the security guards, you're talking about their assistants, you're talking about all these people around them that work to allow them to do that.
Do you think that they're guilty too?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. They should all pay for what they did.
Yeah.
They should all pay for what they did.
Yeah, I believe
It's
so.
like
I don't think
horrific
there's
stuff.
any money that could make me look away from shit like that. Like, I can't. I don't think, like, Diddy's bodyguards who saw all the beatings happening, like, if that shit happens in front of me, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is not it. I'm not doing it, and I'm walking away from it.
Yeah.
But
It's heavy stuff, you know.
I want to play doctor's advocate for 1 minute. Not for a minute. Not doctor's advocate. I just
Devil's advocate.
doctor's advocate. No, I said it. I made that mistake correctly. No, devil's advocate. You're right. Not a laughing matter. But this is just me being truthful. When I first heard about the Cassie situation, and this was before the tape, this was before all of that. It was when she sued him for, for those times. It is wrong, but I know I'm wrong. Let me just say that. I know I'm wrong with this. But when does your responsibility come in as a woman as well for not walking away from that situation? Because this is not, that happened, I left. This is not, it was a 1 year thing. This is, let's say, a good decade of their relationship, of them having a toxic relationship. And what I don't understand in that situation, we spoke about it when Angie was here as well, is that when is enough and when is it like, okay, I'm gone? Or is it that you make a choice to stay because you are making mistakes or you are being toxic in that relationship as well? Or is it shame, or is it money, or the lifestyle? What is it that keeps a Cassie there for that long?
I believe it's all together.
So that's one of the reasons why I watched the documentary on R. Kelly, because I wanted to understand how he was able to manipulate and have women living with him. You're talking about multiple women living with him for years.
Yeah.
And, telling their parents, I'm not going home, like I'm not leaving, I'm happy, I'm staying.
I've heard some of those girls. They sound a little hypnotized.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's brainwashing through abuse. And you're talking about different kinds of abuse along with you feeling like you love this person.
Yeah.
So
it's our mind is just like tricky.
It's like being in prison without like being in a cage, but the prison is your mind.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for you to escape when and this is like a master manipulator.
True.
R. Kelly, like if you watch the thing, it was like.
That's why I usually went for younger girls as well, I bet.
Because that's another thing too, because like your frontal lobe doesn't finish developing until you're like 26. So if you're dealing with a 15-year-old, they don't understand how.
Just messing with 15-year-olds.
He met Aaliyah when she was 13.
Damn, yo.
Yeah. So most of the women that he abused like women, but most of the girls he abused were teenagers.
That's crazy.
And these are kids who are much easier to manipulate, who are much easier to, make a puppet of.
Of course.
So
of course.
It goes beyond just saying, why didn't you
leave?
And I wanted to understand that too, because I've left an abusive relationship after some time. I didn't leave the first time the abuse happened.
Yeah.
I found ways to justify why I was staying.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't even like in the same level of.
No, when I speak about the Cassie situation is when you're being attacked by that, and when that woman is in that relationship and she's being that toxic, I think a lot of men will look at it like, oh well, that's what she gets. You know what I mean? And I necessarily don't think that's correct. I definitely don't think it. I definitely am not here to defend Diddy or anything like that. It's just, to me, sometimes it's a little bit weird to see women in that situation. Like Kim Porter, for instance, was his wife or his partner for a very long time. He has kids with her. He broke her face, and she had to get plastic surgery for it. And before she died or whatever, you would see interviews with them like, yeah, this is my guy. And I'm like, how though?
Yeah.
Why aren't you guys speaking up? Like, why does it take so long for people to come up and bury these guys?
Because I think there's a difference between me and you are a couple and we get into an argument and it becomes physical.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And then the other thing is when you subject your partner to abuse. So part of that abuse can be brainwashing.
Sure.
And under brainwashing is a lot of things. Like you make that person feel like you're the only person in the world that's going to be there for them. They're not worthy. They're nothing without you. It's a lot, and it's not like it's not like a one-time thing. It's like progressive stuff that happens, and then it gets you to a point where mentally you're like you can't dissociate yourself from that person.
Yeah.
So that's like the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Like the I hate you, you hit me thing can happen. We're all human, but after that you should be able to say, hey, this is not a good situation. We should part ways. But when there's abuse, that's when the problem is.
That's crazy.
Opinion.
And
That's
also, I think also, like you said, sometimes they can feel like the blame is on them, and it's easier to just stick around and make things work than leave that person.
Yeah.
And they make like I'm assuming that the partner would make you feel that way. That's the best decision is to stay with them.
Yeah.
Because it's like they brainwash you. Like,
Yeah. It's
If you think about this, like, and Kay, you might resonate with what I'm about to say. Like in our communities, Capeverdean, Black, Caribbean, little girls are told like when grown men come around, don't wear that, or don't be sitting on grown men's lap, or don't be doing this.
You disagree?
No, I agree.
Okay.
But what we don't say is, if you are in a situation where an adult makes you do that, or like does something to you, it's not your fault. It's the adult's fault.
True.
So then what happens is when those situations happen, we feel like it's our fault because we didn't obey that rule. Instead of feeling like, oh, this just happened to me. It shouldn't have happened. I didn't want it to happen. Let me go to my parents and tell them what happened.
I've seen that a lot
So
in
they
our
blame
community.
you.
I've seen that.
So you carry that.
When I look
you
back
carry
at
that
my
shame.
when I
So
look
it's
back
like
at
you
my
asked
youth,
for
yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
I see that a lot. I also see a lot of, and I don't want to close off on this because we got to go to the next. But I also see a lot of, oh, your family told you not to go to that guy. You went there, and now with the Capeverdean, you don't want to go back even after the abuse. I see a lot of that happening as well. And yeah, man, I think in our community we need to, like when Angie was here, we spoke about it, and I don't think it's on you guys. I think it's on us. It's on the so-called good guys in the community that need to be basically saying to the other guys like, yo, that shit is this. You can't do that. And not only that, and just say, I can't be your friend if you do that, or I can't be around you if you do that, or you're an F-boy or a fuck-boy if you do that stuff, because that's the only way that you're going to do that, because if they have a place where they can just come back and be accepted, they're never going to really think that they're doing anything wrong, and they're not going to be ashamed of what they're doing as well. So, yeah. One more question I have. Is it okay that I listen to R. Kelly and Diddy songs?
I'm not okay with it.
Why not?
You bringing them coins?
You bugging. Why not?
Because the fact that we continue to listen to their music is how they were able to make money, and it's how they were able to sustain the ecosystem that allowed them to do what they were doing.
But they can't make money no more.
What do you mean? Yes, they can. Every time you play their songs, they're making money.
R. Kelly's in jail till he's 90. What is he gonna do with that money there?
He's going to continue to pay for his lawyers.
Yeah.
To make sure that he gets a second trial.
I don't
To
think
give
they
him
put a
chances
stop on
to
the
get
bank
out.
account.
Yeah.
They do. They freeze your shit.
You still have access to your money.
You bugging.
I mean, not exactly. Could not be his bank account, but he has someone that has taken care of like all his finances.
But guys, you gotta see it like this. Like in my opinion, and this is me. And this is the last thing I'm saying. I'm close up. This is me. When an artist puts a song out into the world, that's no longer their song. In my opinion, it's no longer their song. Like you could say what you want, but R. Kelly's songs have been played at weddings. That's people's wedding song. That's people, like I Believe I Can Fly is one of the most inspiring songs ever. People listen to that at the birth of their kids. That moment doesn't go away.
I understand.
So,
I agree.
So when you play those songs, you're not playing it to big up R. Kelly. You're just playing it to bring back those moments in your life.
I understand how that's the reason how it's very hard for you to stop listening to those songs.
I ain't stopping.
But you have to think about the bigger picture, Millie. You have to think
I can't play Biggie
Gosh, why can't you play?
because Diddy is that. Take that.
I mean, you gotta go to your conscience, man. Like I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I'm a woman. I have a daughter.
I'm playing all that shit. I'm watching Pulp Fiction, even though Harvey Weinstein was the production of it. It ain't got nothing to do with them. That is.
Yes, it does
the
because
same way as Millie does.
So I can't watch Pulp Fiction? Is that what you're saying?
listen,
You're
to
bugging.
me, it's like in my conscience, I couldn't because I'm still putting money in their pockets when I do that. Like I'm still.
Yeah, but you're putting money in the pockets of their kids that had nothing to do with this shit.
Who's saying that the money's gonna go to their kids? And it honestly doesn't matter.
But
like,
Diddy's about to go to jail for life. Like, that's basically what he's stand for. If he goes to jail for life, that means your argument is dead because his money is not going to mean anything to him.
He's still using that money to do whatever he wants. Like, he can pay for lawyers, like I said. Like,
To do what? They're not going to get him out.
But they're going to continue trying. Like,
Let them
they can get a second trial. They can appeal. They can do all these things. I want him dead broke. I want him in jail forever.
How about I stop listening to him when he comes out?
I can't.
Come on, this is.
Well, you already made your decision.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
can't-
not
I can't listen to Mary J. Blige because of this. I can't listen to any of this shit.
to be
R.
honest-
Kelly was the king of R&B.
Listen, I
You know how
grew up
much
listening
music-
to R. Kelly in Cape Verde. Like, I didn't even know how big this guy was. I just knew that I loved his music. He's freaking talented. Did you know he doesn't even know how to write or read properly?
Yeah, I know.
And he was still able.
That's
to
why he
do
was
it.
getting. That's why he was
He's like,
getting with 15-year-olds because they wasn't that
Whoa.
smart.
Oh my God! Don't say
That's a
that.
fact. That's a
On
fact.
to the next
I should.
topic.
No, that's not a fact. There's so many smart kids with like they're
At 15?
Yeah. Why not?
I
There's
mean,
like smart.
there
You
are
remember
different-
you remember you at
There are
15?
different kinds of.
That bull. You remember that? Okay, you remember
When they're
that?
Smart. He's trying to tell
Okay,
me they're
you
all
remember
dumb,
that
which is not
bullshit?
We don't make the smartest decisions when we're teenagers.
Okay, what are you talking
Telling you, our
about?
frontal lobe is
No,
not
we're
fully
not.
developed.
Roses were red, violets were blue. We're working on you when it was 15. What are you talking about?
I mean, I still see
Huh?
working
Just
on
say
grown
don't
women.
call them dumb. Don't call them dumb.
No, not dumb, just not mature.
Right.
Like,
Now you're using the
Yeah.
correct word. You said
yeah,
they're not intelligent.
they're ignorant. Like ignorance is not a bad word, by the way. Ignorance is just that you don't know. Lack of knowledge. Yeah, that's it. Come on now. Bunch of guys could have pulled you at 15 easily.
No.
What you mean no?
No. I don't think so.
On to new music. Josslyn.
Yes.
Yeah, Josslyn dropped Falso, produced by Mr. Carly. Shout out to that guy. He keeps killing it. Keeps killing it. Directed by Sebastian Crane. It's a nice name. Shit. I would talk a lot of shit. What do you guys think? Do you guys see the video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so I have two questions. Number one, did you guys like the song?
I
did.
love the song.
Yeah.
Yeah? I like the song too. I thought it was dope.
It was actually really good. Like, I like the lyrics a lot.
Yeah?
Same.
Yeah, the message is really good.
I like the way she sang it. I like the way she sang it. I like the way but I always like the way she sings. I love
but I think
Josslyn.
this one was better than the two other songs that she dropped before this one.
Which was the Afro House song?
Yeah.
Well, the Afro House song is the Afro House song. She needs that. She needs that on stage.
And also the other one that she did another one.
Not the one with Dynamo. That was last year, right? Yeah, I know what you mean. There was another song
Yeah,
there.
there was
Oh yeah,
another
there was
song,
that other
yeah.
song that I didn't really.
Yeah, I like that, but this one was really good.
Yeah,
This one was really
I liked it. I liked it. My question, my saucy question. Did you guys have a problem with the topic of the video or the filmography of the video?
I do. I felt like it was that she should like kind of had a creativity to twist it around and not make it like exactly how we see it.
She
in the
buried
event.
somebody in the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, she buried somebody and was like
I'm just talking from a perspective of
a fan.
like, okay, it's tough because you cannot, as an artist, really worry too much about the age differences. And she did put a parental advisory in the beginning of it,
Which I appreciate.
which I appreciate as well. But you know, girls are still gonna see that shit. And is it okay to do that? Like, okay, let me ask: how crazy would that look if that was a guy doing that shit?
Maybe I think she felt the courage to do it because she was the one doing it. She was like a female doing that to a male. I feel like that's why she wanted to kind of twist to see it like for
That's
guys.
That's Creole privilege right there.
For guys to be like, oh, this is how we seen it, but now let me be the one doing it so you can see it from
Whoa,
the
whoa,
other
whoa! We're not
perspective.
burying women out here.
I mean,
No, we have no. Okay, not we. Let me not say we.
femicide
Maybe
is
I
at
should
an
put it.
all-time
Maybe
high.
I should. Huh?
Femicide is at an all-time
Yeah,
high
but
right
these
now.
niggas don't know what they're doing. They might think something happens and then they shoot themselves, and that's the story usually in the news. But it's not
There was
kidnapping, burying.
I mean, that's
That
obviously
happens.
it was extreme
happens.
for the music video.
The
I'm
same.
conflicted. Like, I also
Yeah.
like see how it can negatively. impact our society, especially
Yes.
like
Yes.
younger people.
Yes.
It's a very like tough topic right now.
Very much.
Yeah, especially in our community when we've been seeing these campaigns.
I know.
To stop domestic violence. But the other side of me is like, it's art. It's her art, and
But I wonder if that came to her mind, like, oh, can I really do this? Like, should I really do
Of
this?
course, that
I'm sure. And
thought about it.
I think she made the decision to push the envelope.
Don't get me wrong, she absolutely killed that shit. It was dumb, and I think that I hope that she pursues acting because I can see her like really do stuff like that, and she speaks different languages as well. She speaks very well Portuguese, really well, and her expressions in her face are crazy. She's really dope, and I get because she's always talking about the fact that she loves acting. So
she does.
I love that for her. I just thought the topic, especially in these times, especially in Cape Verde, where, come on, in America, this shit's happened. You know, where men have gone home, pulled a gun, shoot their wife, shot their kids. I've seen that before. Then shot themselves.
Yeah. But
It's
when
a
do
little
you
tough.
draw the line low?
Yeah.
If you think about Men Down, for example, by Rihanna.
Yep. Exactly.
You
Same
know,
thing.
It's kind of like the same story, but
It is.
we don't look at it and think, oh, she's actually like pushing women to kill their partners.
But that's the thing is with that is on a global scale, and she is still local, if we can call it, like she's still within the Capeverdean culture, and then the Capeverdean culture is smaller, so that's mostly how I look at it. But
so how is that different?
I can't hate on that. I'm just bringing it out for you guys because I really don't care. Like, I watch movies where body parts get blown up. I watch this, I watch that. So she should be able to do whatever she wants. In a music video, I did think the burying was a little too much.
You do?
You know, like, it could have been just, she could have done it in a more realistic, less planned way. Like, okay, you caught the guy, you have a gun, the guy is there, the girl is there too, you know, in the same room. Shit, that sounds like R. Kelly's story, like the fucking, what do you call it, the closet thing? Like,
the closet.
Exactly, but that makes a little bit more sense that you then lose it. But to freaking put that shit on his mouth, make him unconscious, shoot him, smoke a bunch of cigarettes, go get the body, move the body.
That's the thing, though. I think she made a choice to portray herself as a bad like mobster boss chick. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't just a regular girl who like was heartbroken. She's like this crime
She was Griselda.
enterprise leader who's all of a sudden like,
because
you cheated on me, I'm gonna.
It's like you mess with the wrong girl.
Y'all trying to scare us niggas, right? Y'all trying to scare us
I'm
criollos.
just saying, like, love is a powerful drug. It can be beautiful.
I could see you do something
That's
like
what
that.
she said at
That's
the end.
exactly what she said.
She said it can
What?
be ugly and
can be
beautiful,
beautiful,
and
yeah.
also.
So we have to.
I don't like the
came
way
up-
you guys are smiling and talking about this. Right? This is like
loving this because now he feels like
we can't. This is not okay. You cannot bury.
Wait. This is gonna be happening. Get used to
No, I mean you cannot kill us and just shoot us, just and run away like any other criolla would do. Shoot us and correr por casa de uma madrinha. You gonna freaking like plot and then bury us? This is ridiculous.
What's the difference? You're dead
Wait,
anyway.
does it mean that in the video that she didn't get caught? Because they went there and they didn't find nothing.
That's bad.
Nada.
That's bad. Anyway, shout out to Josslyn.
Yes, pursuing your
Keep
attitude, 'cause
doing
you got
what she's doing. I mean, the industry did this to her. They've been trying to make her a bad girl for the longest time, and she's like, all right, really? I'm gonna do this shit for real. And now you guys is mad.
Girl, I'm not
I am not mad at Josslyn. I am a
Is
big.
it a good girl gone bad?
good girl going back.
Nah, she was always a bad girl. Get out of here. I could tell. I know.
Say nothing.
My girl's house is the toy. She's already bad. So, you know. Anyways, love you, Josslyn. Can't wait to talk to you one day. Next one we have King, the King,
Please, the prince.
the King Djodje.
Prince.
Dropped Canu Perdi.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you think George is a king or a prince?
Of what?
Keep reading music. None.
Right now?
It's King
Just
Djodje.
say no. Okay, like Creole Kings, right? They go like as Nelson and Josslyn, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like Josslyn is not a king. This is a prince.
I mean, if you're choosing between the two of them, I think it would be Nelson and then him
Yeah.
for
That's-
many reasons.
Yeah.
So where do you put Mika Mendes, Dynamo, and all those? What are they? They're
I
lackeys?
mean, I was just talking, like, if we're just talking about the two of
Can
them.
we keep about them too, please?
No, but what I'm saying is like, okay, Nelson is maybe above, maybe has a bigger, maybe a bigger empire than Djodje in this music business. Who else touches Djodje?
Right now?
Who? Right when?
Nah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Consistency, domination. Who? There's nobody really.
Yeah, but I don't even know.
You
why
gotta
they
go.
got
You,
it together as
you
a
gotta
Creole
go
Kings
back to
together.
like
I
the
don't-
Gil Semedos and the Kinus and the Jorge Netos and that. You can't go with these other niggas is princes. Judge is gang. Anyways, we said that before. All right, this sounds like a rerun. Canu Perdi, what do you guys think?
I liked it.
I like the song.
Like I like the song too, but I didn't like the video. The video just looked like it was something that I have seen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I like the song.
But for him, it meant a lot because he went back to his old hood
Yeah.
and he shot it there.
It's not something I've seen from him, though.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've seen something like that, but I think in other countries, like we saw
That's what I'm saying,
the.
not in Cape Verde.
I don't think in some. Well, I think he's done something like that.
You're right.
No,
Because
the
he
Ferro
hasn't
Gaita
done-
song was like that. The.
Yeah, but it was not. It
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of like local people involved.
Yeah.
I like that a lot about
I
this
just
video.
love to see Cape Verdean kids dance and shit. I just
me
love
too.
that shit. You guys can do that every time.
Yeah.
I don't care. I love it. And I think this song is gonna perform super well
Me too.
Yeah, it does.
because
Yeah,
it
the
is gonna
rhythm
be.
goes up and down.
Yeah, it's a sing-along song.
Yeah.
It's very much a sing-along song. And like I said, he's just adding to his catalog right now. Like he doesn't
coming
have
in
to make
November.
music anymore. Yeah,
Planning to go.
yeah, of course.
How's the blues?
Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna be in
I
there.
don't like that venue though.
And you better not be singing any of his songs there, because you've been talking mad smack.
What do you mean?
Drum zip. Yeah, Djodje loved it. Produced by, let me see who it was. Video credits. Realização. Is that directed?
Realização, yeah.
Directed by Saboy. I know. I think it's Will Soldiers. Will Soldiers is the one that produced it, that directed it. Has to be because he's in here. But yeah, Saboy was credited as well. But yeah, love the song.
Leveling up.
I hope. I can't wait to see it when he comes in December, right?
November.
November.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Let's do it.
How's the blues?
Got a Lomba. Did you see his new song?
I saw it.
Mais featuring. Let me see.
What is it, Majum?
Featuring
Majum what?
Ase.
One more.
I'm gonna
line,
mess
one
up his
more
name. Ase
drama,
Cas,
I
Hernani,
have no
and
idea.
Danizia. And Danizia, yeah. Hernani and Danizia. Those three. Would you like the song?
I like the lady. She has a really nice voice.
She's awesome.
You know her?
I never heard about
I've
her.
heard her in another song. Yeah.
I thought this was like a, what do you call it? Like an introduction of those guys, because I don't remember seeing them ever.
No, I've seen her in another song.
But
I've seen the guy, but I don't remember the song. But the girl was the first time I've seen her.
I like the song. I would have loved to hear Got the Lomba a little bit more because it
Yeah,
was
me
very
too.
short.
Yeah.
And but I like the way he let everybody rock a little bit. And they also didn't go with like a specific, you know how usually one verse. They were all going through each other, and that was really dope. That was really dope. I like the song. I think it'll be great to perform as well. So I hope that they do good for sure.
I also like how he mixed like artists, local artists from São Vicente and Santiago.
Where's the girl from?
She's from São Vicente, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one, and I'm very excited about this. This is Mr. C4 Pedro featuring Johnny Ramos. So, C4 Pedro featuring Johnny Ramos. Te amor é bom? Did you guys see that? Te amar é bom. Oh, good.
Portuguese is top notch.
Who's Portuguese?
Yours.
Oh, shit. Girl. Shucks, you don't want me to get started on that. I love this. I absolutely love this. I think they killed that. Their voice blends really well together. There was a point that I was just looking down. I was like, oh, wait, Johnny just started singing. I didn't even notice.
It was seamless.
Seamless. And he spoke about it during our interview, which is coming out in 2 days.
Excited to watch it.
I already uploaded it, so that's
By
going
the
to be
time
out.
this airs, it'll be out already.
It'll be out for sure. Yeah. Oh, girl, you're acting like you never know how to do this. Anyway, C4 Pedro featuring Johnny Ramos, two of my favorite artists in Capeverdean culture and Angola culture as well, of course. Palops, that's what I'm talking about. And these two together is a good idea. I even told Johnny, I was like, you guys should do a like a joint album together. Like people, they need to start doing that.
Like a joint tour.
Joint tour, joint album. Joint album.
Albums, and then the tour will be like coming.
It made me think, but that's something that I want to close out with. But we'll go back to that. But yeah, great song. Loved it. Loved their voices. I don't think these guys can make bad music anyway because they're just that great and they're already legendary. And I hope they continue to do stuff like that. Continue
I want Johnny to sing at my wedding if I ever get married.
Hey, really?
Boa muerta completa.
Oh, that would be my gift to you.
Thank you.
Johnny, just don't overcharge
You
me.
know what? I'm the witness right here.
I mean, it's recorded.
Yes, true.
I want to mention one more song, which is Neuza, Sem Direção.
Yes.
I think she's a new Hassamau artist. I've never heard her before.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I've never heard her before.
No, I've heard about her before.
Neuza?
Neuza, yeah.
Not Neuza from Fogo.
This. Wait. This Neuza that you said sem direção is the Neuza que tem com LG. Aquela que eu pôs.
Yeah. Oh, she's LG's girl?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know. Why?
I think.
What, just because they were kissing?
No, they actually date.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, before I used to see them dating, but now I'm not sure.
Really? LG got locked down? I thought that.
Dating.
It has been.
I thought that guy was single forever. I would have been.
I can see why you would be.
I would have been single forever if I was him. What the hell you want? There's way too many Criollas in this world. What are you talking about? What?
Aren't you married?
Yeah, but I'm not LG.
You're Millie.
If I was LG, come on, dog.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there's still a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like the song.
You didn't see the chemistry, man? God damn.
I could do that.
Whoa, okay.
What you mean? You can fake a kiss. It ain't nothing.
That was not a fake kiss.
It was just a kiss.
I mean, only because you know.
Yeah.
I mean, true. Look at her.
But I did miss a verse from LG on that song. I really thought that he was gonna rap on it because it kind of felt like the song needed it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but there is no slander talk about anything Hassamau at the show because I love them and I can't wait for them to continue to drop. Great song. I hate to use the word mid because it kind of usually people act like that's something bad. But if we can, if we're going to a bad, to a medium, to a great, I still think this was a medium song. It's not like a standout song, but it's a great song for her to come out with. And you said that she already has a lot of songs. I didn't see anything.
She has songs, but not a lot. But I'm saying that I have heard her songs.
Yeah.
before.
No, I think the song was great. It's not a standout, but I think the song was great. I think if LG had rapped on it, it would have taken to the next level. But
They do a remix.
we'll do it next time. And of course, LG music by LG Beats Keila. Dude is amazing. I love LG. You guys like LG?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What's
Huh?
not to like?
If you're single, would you?
No.
No, not your flavor?
I don't think so too.
You guys are but I think a lot of Criollas have said that in the past.
No. I don't know.
until LG shows up.
Personally, I don't find his voice when he talks attractive. So no.
Keila, what's it good?
I don't.
Yo, he could talk soft.
Have you heard it?
No,
No, he would've talked soft to
one
me.
Song, but when he talks, I'm like,
You're bugging.
nope.
I think you would definitely.
I'm sorry, but
I think you would definitely like whenever you come next time. If I ever see him here, I'll be like, yo, that's the girl that said you couldn't get her. Bang, he get you right there. No?
Your wish.
Hmm?
Nope.
No? How about William?
William?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to put
You
baby.
too, right?
You guys want to put baby oil on his head, huh? Yeah, I can see that.
He's a married man.
no.
Like, let's
Yeah.
leave it at that.
I mean, if he wasn't, why do you guys have to take the fun out of everything?
Because
Jeez.
I want to be respectful of the
Yeah, I
wife,
would not want to
okay?
do that.
Oh God,
I mean, not to be done. That
women are
to
always
me.
so fake respectful.
Fake respect.
Fake
Damn.
respectful. Yo, you know how many? Okay, I can't say that. You guys are fake respectful for sure.
Well, you're
What does that
asking
even
for it
mean?
right now.
That you know, that
asking
little
for the
speech,
truth.
that little speech that you guys give every time, like I'm not this type of girl, or I wouldn't do that since you have a girl, and all that, yeah. And then you guys end up doing that shit anyway.
No, we don't.
Damn.
At least she said damn, because she knows the truth.
No, I
You're over here though. I
like,
wouldn't.
I
Fuck
have
outta
to-
here.
have to-
Capping asses.
yo,
Look,
yo,
we are all
Okay,
in
I
our
won't say
30s, past our 30s now, but we have all done some weird stuff around our mid 20s, and we act, and women usually act like that stuff didn't happen.
No,
Yeah, we've all done that.
good thing we broke
Yo,
up.
somebody got mad at me the other day because I said that cheating is the act of, not the act, the occurrence of cheating is normal.
It's very normal.
And she was like, "What are you talking about?" Da, 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 da.
Really?
I was like, "The act of cheating is wrong, but the occurrence of cheating is normal." She's like, "No, there's still a lot." I said, "Listen, you'll have a hard time finding a person who hasn't been cheated on, who hasn't done cheating in their life. So,
Yeah.
what are we talking about here?" Anyways, let's move from there. Let's move from there. Batchart, Tet, smoked it.
Killed it.
Smoked it.
Flames.
This guy. Where is he doing this stuff? This cannot be Capeverdean Productions.
No, I don't.
I think it's in Cape Verde though. He lives in Saint.
I think it might have happened in Portugal.
You think so?
Yeah, we should ask him.
But he did do the previous one, the Paribades, which was
No, a lot
out
of
of this
people
world
there
as well.
was-
But this one is on another level.
Yeah.
You're talking makeup, you're talking production, you're talking like the
Did you see
dancing.
Paribades?
I did.
That one was crazy
It
too.
was, but
But this one was
this
like,
one, in terms of production,
This was
like,
really good. This was really, really good.
Like, you see the makeup stuff?
Yeah,
Like,
I
it was
didn't.
ridiculous.
I expect nothing less.
I was pleasantly surprised, not because I don't think he's not capable of it, but to see it.
Yeah.
and to
yeah,
say,
because
like,
the people had to act.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
those
Batchart,
Yeah, like the
Batchart
acting,
is
yeah.
is
I mean,
is
his
is amazing.
music,
The
we're
dancing.
used to that. Like, yeah. His
I was like, Batchart, you know,
lyricism,
All of that.
Like the beat was on point, but that's expected.
Yeah.
But like the production of the music video, I was like, dude.
Yeah, no, that was smoked it.
Just
Batchart,
the bathroom of him just killing himself. It was just like.
I was like, now I understand why you've been working.
I don't know where he goes with this though. Who writes this stuff?
He does.
Yes. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to say well, but I mean, this is a video. This is like you know how hard it is to make a video like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It is super hard. Like when LG came and he brought all that cinematic stuff to his videos, I was like, wow, that's amazing. But this is like 5-6 videos in one. Like this guy is going like how many sets they have, and every set has as much attention to it, to details. Yo, shout out to Batchart, man.
Talk
Very
about the message behind the song.
behind the song, very, very deep, and he brought that to life with the video. I think people will like the song now more now that they've seen the video and seen exactly what it means.
You know, the scene that really caught my attention was like the funeral. That was like, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna name him Professor from now on. Like
Yeah, I think you said
in
that
the world of hip hop, he is
Yeah.
Professor. I'm telling you, he's the teacher for sure, because this guy is talking about everything that like the kids of Cape Verde should listen to him. Should listen to his music and his
Psychologist,
rap.
after
Huh?
all. He's a psychologist after all.
That as well. That can rap
They can rap.
and act. And whatever else he
He's an
could do.
educator.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to Batchart. Shout out to Batchart. Standing ovation on that one. You killed it again. And I can't wait for him to be back on the show so we can talk about it, because that was amazing. That was amazing. Did you watch the Mark Delman?
I did.
Obra Prima? I didn't. I tell you guys all the time that I don't speak Criollo like that. I didn't know what that meant. I thought something about Prima.
You didn't have.
I really
With
did.
captions, like, that translates the lyric. I watched it with captions, English captions.
No, I read the lyrics, and that's how I kind of figured it out. Well, I didn't figure it out. I asked you, and you said masterpiece, and I was like, oh, because I didn't understand that bar. And yeah, dope. I liked it. I thought it was dope. Well, the video, he doesn't do much with the video, so I think it's more about the message, anyways. But he's been on a tear, though, Mark. He's been on a tear.
If you learn about the reality of youth in São Vicente,
Yeah.
which I was able to see, it's a very necessary message.
Yeah,
Very
for sure,
necessary.
for sure.
And he writes for his neighborhood and for his island. So I think he's
I
very intentional.
I
about
absolutely love that, because I have a hard, you know me, I have a hard time being sensitive to people's feelings here in America, and I have that because of that shit. Because in that video, I see kids running around barefooted, and I see kids that might not know where their next meal is coming from, or their next meal is the same thing as what they ate yesterday or the day before. That to me is mental health. What do you call it? That to me is the world of, like, the deepest of mental health. So when I see people out here talking about their problems in their Nikes and driving in their expensive cars and all that, yeah, I have a hard time. I know everybody has that, but you cannot come to me with a paper cut and act like your finger got taken off. You cannot. You just can't. I'm sorry, you
material
can't.
stuff, having material possessions
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you're a healthy person.
No,
It's not an indicator of
it
your
doesn't
mental
mean
state.
that you're a healthy person, but my sympathy right now is going. I can't have sympathy for everybody. I'm sorry. I just cannot. I cannot. There's kids
You're not required to.
born with cancer. There's kids in Ukraine being blown up. There's people with problems. Like, your little bullshit ass problems is not.
This is not a competition.
I'm not talking about competition. I am
You
talking
comparing
about
them.
significance.
It's not a competition.
I am talking about significance. And I'm not even talking about other people. I'm talking about me. I would feel 100% ashamed if I felt like some of these people do. I would feel ashamed. I would. I cannot even talk to my Deus, talking about Deus, I got all these problems and all that. I feel like he's looking at me like, boy, I gave you 3 princes, a beautiful wife, botei tudo bus mão, botei tudo bus pé. I gave you gifts. I gave you blood. What the fuck are you asking me this shit for? You better get your punk ass and do some push-ups. That's what I hear when I talk like that. And I cannot, and I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. But that is how I feel when I hear people talking about their little issues. And I'm like, I just don't understand it. I always go back to my blessings, and I don't understand that people can't do that easily.
The only thing that I keep telling you is, like,
I know.
I am very happy that you're built like that.
I know.
And that other people aren't, for many reasons.
Yeah.
They're not you. They weren't raised like you. They don't process the world the same way that you do.
The lifting skill.
But isn't there a power in the fight? Like, I'm not shitting on the weak. That's not it. That's not my thing. I'm shitting on the non-fighters. Because people always say, you don't know what they're going through, right? You don't know where I'm going through. I could be going through the same thing as you, and I work harder on becoming better, and you give up at the first thing. Like, there's something in me that has a hard time. I don't want to say respecting that, but understanding that. Like, dude, I might have the same weight on my shoulders that you do, but I keep walking, I keep going, and you stomp your feet, and all of a sudden you're down. Like, this is, and I'm getting worse with that. I'm getting worse, guys.
So
I used to sympathize more, but I am getting to a point where I can't stand sensitive ass people anymore. And this woman, I love this woman because she's super strong, but she sympathizes for these little ass freaking people.
So when you say sympathize, I sympathize because, so let me explain this. I don't sympathize with the people in terms of, like, oh, you guys are right for reacting that way to your problems. I sympathize to the fact that I understand that there are reasons that led you to act like that, but I'm always gonna say you're not at fault for the stuff that happened to you, but you're responsible for how you react and for your own healing journey.
Like she was saying, not everybody has that kind of consciousness to be, like, aware that, oh, this is it. Like, I gotta stop, I gotta make it better.
The first thing is identifying that pattern of behavior as
it's
a problem.
Yeah.
All I'm saying when I say you don't understand what they're going through is that you're never going to understand what they're going through. You are never going to be in their shoes, like from the moment they're born to the present time. So you cannot with absolute certainty say like I wouldn't do that if I was them. I absolutely think that people are responsible for making decisions in their lives that are going to lead them to be the best versions of themselves. And a lot of us are stuck in like destructive patterns that nobody's going to get us out of besides ourselves. So we are responsible, period. And if I know, Keila, you're doing something, like I'm going to tell you, Kate, like you need to snap out of it. You need to do something better. That doesn't mean that I don't understand why you are currently in that pattern, that I can't sympathize with the fact that X, Y, and Z happened in your life that put you in that position. But at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to get out of it.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Not listen to it.
Exactly. That's the difference.
I'm happy that there's Lorretas in the world, and I'm happy that there's Millies in the world, because I think that people need both that shit. I think people need both that shit. I think that I've said this before. This pulling shit it doesn't work as much as, in my experience, it hasn't worked as much as pushing. I think waking people up, snap out of it, let's go. I think sometimes that works as well.
You don't think I do that? Ask my sister if I don't do that.
Never. I've never seen you do that. There's no evidence in the history of men that you've done that.
So I've done that to you.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
What did I do?
I'm always pushing back, so I'm not a yes woman.
No, but you are pushing back because you feel that I'm the bully, or not the bully per se, but you feel that I am I'm not showing empathy to the world.
There are areas that you could be better at being yourself.
I think that.
So I push you in those areas. And
but I don't want to be that person.
That's fine, but I'm not going to continue pushing you.
Yeah, and I love that. That's not what I'm talking about. I love that.
It's funny how you guys agree.
I totally love that she is the way she is,
But I'm serious. So ask my sister if I'm not the person to be like, you need to snap out of it, and you need to this and
you need to do that to the world a little bit more.
To the world, I be talking.
How
many times do I post stuff like we need to do this, we need to do that?
Thank you so much for watching our show. I want to thank my hosts, KK. Are we still going with KK or Keila?
KK, whatever.
Keila, 30-year-old Keila. It's a total different version. It's going to be a total different season, people. We're going to love it.
I told you I didn't feel the age yet, so I'm still under 30.
You just need to accept it. Stop fighting it.
Yeah.
Embrace
you look 21. You're good.
Embrace
all right?
It's a beautiful
And yo, fella, she ain't got no kids, bro.
Why are you telling my business like that?
No kids. What? That's a good thing.
No. Why are we? I have a kid.
Yeah, you're done. You're off the market. It's over for you. It's over. It's over for you. I also want to thank my girl Lorreta Rocha for our first episode. I loved it, sis. Did you have fun?
Do it again. Well, you have to say my name again.
Lorreta Rocha. Did you have fun?
No.
Lorreta Rocha. Lorreta Rocha. Did you have fun?
This was so much fun.
So much fun?
She got
all right,
serious,
awesome.
She got laughing.
Awesome.
I like that.
Are you going to bring your sister next time?
Hell yeah.
Oh, God, it was going to be so much fun. God, we love you, bro. And we love you over here. You know that. And also shout out to my guy, Da, in the back, being the tech today, doing overtime. I got you. We're about to be done. Shout out to Johnny Ramos. He's going to be celebrating his 30-year career the 19th of October in Lisboa. William Araújo is going to be there, and a bunch of other guests are going to be there. I want to just give him love and a shout out on an amazing career, an amazing artist, amazing talent, and very important to our culture. Follow us on our page. Follow us on the channel. We love you guys, and we are out. Deuces. Love you guys.
Bye.